Commandment number 6: Thou shalt not have a poverty mentality. This means you need to stop saying, I can't afford and I don't have. Furthermore, do not think that you should get everything for free. It is time to begin investing in yourself and your marriage. If that means continuing your education, getting counseling, or even starting your own business, the time is now. Take action so that you can be financially independent as a couple. This is Dr. Taffy Wagner, and I'm a certified educator in personal finances, and I have been happily married for 14 years.
I'm a business coach, and I work exclusively with mom entrepreneurs to help them to build a profitable business from home. And I can tell you there are thousands of women that do it every single day. They make money from home while they're raising their children. And even if you make less money, you will still make more money because you don't have the expense of daycare. So your spouse and you should sit down and you should write out exactly what are all the expenses that pertain to daycare. You have the daycare expense itself, but you also have clothes and all the accessories that you have to have with those clothes because you go to work every day, the jewelry, the makeup, the stockings. Then you have the gasoline that you spend going back and forth to work. You have lunches that you have to buy, as well as the dinners that you buy because you're too tired to cook when you get home. There are many expenses. For a lot of couples, what they do is they have to have that second car because of the other job. Whereas if you decide to work from home, you can get rid of the second car for a period of time, or you can even downsize and save yourself money in that way. So when you sit down with your spouse and you calculate up all the expenses that pertain to child care, you will discover that child care takes up a good portion of your income. Thou shalt not pay for child care. This has been Tisha Shelby Houston, the business coach for moms.
Hi, this is Regina Baker, and this is commandment number 8. Although my husband passed away almost 8 years ago, the memories are still quite vivid about our finances. You see, finances are something that couples should really talk about in their marriage, before the marriage, during the marriage. But we didn't at the beginning. It wasn't until later on in our marriage that we understood the importance of communicating what finances meant to us as a couple. So commandment number 8 is called the widow's commandment. Thou shalt not give it all away. And what I mean by that is just because your spouse passes away, it doesn't mean the money should as well. You see, we all know that people come out of the woodwork when a spouse or even a parent dies. Being that we're quite vulnerable during that time, we can make hasty decisions that come back to bite us in the end. And that's exactly what happened to me. The same values we have during a marriage should not escape us because the partner is no longer there. My mistake was not talking to a financial counselor who could help me prepare for the future. You see, money was not the issue. The issue was me not doing what could have saved me years of financial challenges. I encourage you to take a look at your finances prior to your marriage and during your marriage. Be blessed.
Peace and blessings, folks. This is commandment number 9. Actually, it's 9A and 9B. I couldn't decide between the two. 9A is to always keep a little something in the tank, whether it's $100, $50, or even $20. Never spend down to your last. You may have to catch a cab all the way across town one day, or you may have to be out late after dinner time. Keep something on hand just so you can be prepared. 9B is on a much more serious note, but along the same lines. Everyone needs to establish an emergency fund of at least $1,000. You never know when you're going to need an emergency car repair. The furnace will go on you, the hot water heater will develop a problem, or you and the family may just need to get out of town before sundown. And you don't want to have to worry about robbing from Peter to pay Paul if and when something does happen. So word to the wise. I'm talking to you as a family man, as a parent, as a homeowner, as a car owner. Be prepared when something happens. So that's it. I'm Vernon Harleston from highroadism.com, and I'm coming to you live and direct from Maryland, and I have been married for 8 years. Peace.
Commandment number 10. Money and marriage must be viewed as a lifestyle in order to leave a legacy. All of the previous commandments go into leaving a legacy. Communication. Definitely must be talking about money and marriage on a regular basis, and not when a financial crisis arises. Second, knowing and sharing what your money beliefs are. That is a big one. All of these are big, and take each one for what it is. Also, deciding who will manage the money. The art of forgiveness. You must know how to forgive each other when mistakes are made and be able to move on. Giving 100%. We didn't say 50-50. We said giving 100%. 100% from the husband and 100% from the wife. Not having a poverty mentality. Having the mentality of yes I can and yes I will. Also, thou shalt not pay for daycare. Next, if you have a spouse that dies, knowing how to manage money and maintaining those skills is essential. Next, having an emergency fund and also saving money. Knowing how to invest your money, establishing mutual financial goals, and planning for the future. All of these commandments and tips establish marriages for a very successful marriage and money. These can be seen as a foundation. So no matter if you are engaged, newlywed, or you have been married for a very long time, these 10 commandments for black marriage and money success can help you where you are today. I am Dr. Taffy Wagner, a certified educator in personal finances, the founder of Money Talk Matters LLC, and I have been happily married for 14 years.